Good day, one and all. This is our new adventure, Final Fantasy VI, taking place in the semi-futurist, well, not really futuristic. I mean, I guess they all are. Taking place in a world of chaos. We are given history of the game. Some pretty good detailed history for the first time in Final Fantasy history. So basically what happened is the War of the Magi happened 1,000 years ago, and the three mages of high-level magic destroyed the world. Maybe their names are Dorga, Uni, and Zindi. Or, you know, the Archmages of Noah? I don't know. But yeah, they destroyed the world, so they sealed themselves, sealing magic as well. Magic became forbidden and taboo, and the world has come to here. However, recently the Empire of Gestel has discovered the source of magic and is now using Magitek armor. So basically what they're doing is they're using magic to create magical objects, like these things. Walking magical armors, suits of armor. So yeah. Here we go, Final Fantasy VI, one of the most biggest Final Fantasies. Yep. Haven't seen Espers. One of the biggest Final Fantasies ever. Probably the most popular, I would say. And one I would say is probably most accredited for bringing RPGs, not necessarily to mainstream, but getting RPGs well known. I think the next game is the one that probably brought RPGs to mainstream gamers, but this one really made it big in North America. Kind of before this, RPGs kind of like died out in America, and then when this one came, it kind of like, oh well, that's pretty cool. So it struck a big fan base for people who are already fans of RPGs. But I think the next one is the one that really brought RPGs to focus and mainstream compared to like action or platformers. Some would say that this is the last of the classic series. I would have to say that was the previous game. A lot of people criticize saying, well, Final Fantasy has nothing to do with... People would say, oh, well, they didn't have magic, or they didn't have mechanical tech back in the old days. Well, of course not, because Final Fantasy has never been about medieval times. If you want that, play Dragon Quest. Final Fantasy has always been about the mix-mash of future and past, or past and future, whatever you want to call it. There's always been technology. It's just this was the first game to kind of bring technology to the foreground. Final Fantasy, the previous game did have some technology here and there, such as the floating city, as well as other games such as, Lunarian powers or flying fortresses, whirlwinds, or flying islands. So, and airships were always right. So there's always been technology in Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy has never been medieval, so no one should be claiming it is. But yeah, I say the last one was probably the last of the classic Final Fantasy, because the last one was probably the last you would really need to grind and last for true hardcore RPG fans. As we walk through the snow, this is a pretty good cutscene. I haven't been talking about it. It's a good piece of music as well. Really good music. Yeah, this game doesn't require as much grinding as it did in the previous games, to be honest. It really doesn't. Pretty much from this point on, the Final Fantasy series, in terms of grinding, isn't as necessary as it was previously. So they made it more for average gamers. So here we are. We are in oops, well, I can't go back. I'm trying. So here we are in the city of Narshe, or Nash. Yep. Being attacked right away, so we're like invading this place. And we got a few options here. Got some good battle music going too. Really, a lot of really good music. You can do fire, bolt, ice, or you can heal if you're not feeling so low. So it's a free attacks. None of this costs anything extra. Now our little mysterious lady here has a few more. She has Bioblast, which costs Cast poison damage on all enemies, and I'll get the other ones. Healing Force you can use for free anytime you're down to like 30 HP, heal someone up. Vix, or Biggs, and Wedge from the Star Wars series. I think this is the first time they make their appearance as well. Can't go anywhere else other than straight, so let's continue. So yeah, this game's really heavy on the steampunk, meaning futuristic elements in sort of a futuristic elements with elements of, I want to say dumbed down technology, kind of like the idea of all, they still use steam powered, but they have a lot of futuristic stuff like airship, flying machines, and robots and stuff. Yeah, we defeat your dogs. What are you gonna do about it? I don't remember the exact translation of a steampunk. I think it's just futuristic elements with using past technology. So more on our mysterious girl's powers. Healing Force, like I said, heals people. Confuser will confuse people. Exfer. I'll show this one here. Oh, I won't show it. I'll show more a little later. So yeah, this game, like I said, this game really does bring out the steampunk, and you'll learn a bit more. For the first part here, it's pretty linear. I would say the first half of the game is fairly linear. Ooh, we got pincer. Also new to this is pincer attacks, where you can be attacked on both sides. Not only can you be attacked from behind, you can also be attacked from both sides, which is a pincer attack, which is really annoying because you can't run from it. I don't think you can run anyways. You can't run until you're free one side. So let's try Confuser. Whoa, trippy. Most of these abilities you don't need to use. Only she has them, I guess, because she's like a lieutenant or something. All the enemies should go down in one hit. You really shouldn't feel any threat from these guys. Biggs and Wedge, everybody leveled up once again. So let's continue up, continuing north. Yeah, so they're using magic tech, known as magic, which is extracted from beings known as espers to power machines and robots. Those don't look pretty. That's how we get our futuristic robots here, little friends. When you see how they work, they're actually really big mammoth machines that people ride on top. Kind of like the ride armors in Mega Man. Which actually I think Mega Man came out first. Yeah, because Mega Man X was one of the first. That was Bioblaster. Mega Man was one of the first SNES games, I believe. So yeah, maybe that's where they got it from. Or that's where they got this from. Well, let's head into the mines up north here. Narshe. Is it Narshe or Narshe? I forget. This has become a little bit of a hub for a bit. We'll be coming back here, and there's a lot of important plot points, and we'll get into more battles here with rats, deadly rats. The Empire is now reduced to defeating were-rats. So what? They were mice that were transformed or something? So we'll do Exfer here. Basically, Exfer is dimension. If you've played any of the other games, you know what that means. It's just, it pretty much vaporizes the enemy. Basically all it does. Let's heal up here. Oh well, I'm not going to get the chance. So yeah, I'm pretty confident saying this is probably one of the most popular games. There's a save point over here of the series. Eerie Glow. Blah blah, you can use tents, sleeping bags, whatever you want. If you die, you go back to the last save point. There it is. Save. Yay! Did it also say that if you die, you keep all the experience? I don't know. I might have missed that. I'll have to recheck. Let's head into here. I forget what I was previously saying. Booyah. What's in here? Oh. Well, why not? Why are you guys being so uncooperative? Welk. And our first boss, and pretty awesome boss music at that, and we're gonna get a tutorial at the same time. Yeah, I remember the briefing. Basically, this introduces you the concept of... Well, actually, it was in the 4th game as well, but this introduces the concept of enemies with counterattacks. Don't attack him while he's in the shell. He can slow you down. I think that's what that gum does. Tech Missile? Probably your best individual, most powerful attack you have. Booyah, 500 hit points. Trust me, you're not going to be seeing that for a while. So give him a few hardy hits here, and eventually... Oh, bastard. He'll go into a shell. Unfortunately, if you hit a shell, you do Mega Volt, which causes severe damage to whatever character. I don't know if that's random or it's whatever character last attacked. So all you can do is just wait for him to go grrr again and attack a shell. Got some nice, pretty good animations and fades. They really pulled out a lot of the stops for this game, using quite a bit. Another game, Bahamut's Lagoon, draws many elements and artistic values, character designs and stuff like that from this game, and Bahamut's Lagoon really pushed the envelope. It's probably gonna grrr after this. But yeah, this was really good looking game, especially. This is also the last of the 2D games in the main series, not counting sequels. You can come out. This is not fun. I can't remember. I don't think there are too many enemies that do this, to be honest. You'll also notice our little witchy friend here. She also has a little bit of magic herself. She can heal and cast fire, but not too useful, and we killed the worm. We killed the slug, whatever. So this first bit of battle, game started off okay, not doing too bad, nothing's too hard. They pretty much make you overpowered in the beginning. So let's head in here and get this Esper everybody's talking about. Let's head straight up. You can level up here if you want. It sure is, and it looks kind of odd. So here we're getting to what's known as story battle. Once in a while they'll pull to a battle screen, but it's really just to display some story. So here's our frozen Esper friend, who kind of looks like a bird trapped in ice, kind of like a Quetzalcoatl. He looks a little... Oh, we lost our friend there. That thing's doing something. Yeah, it kind of looks like the Aztec bird, Quetzalcoatl. But we don't quite know what are Espers. We know they're weird creatures that have magic, but we don't know what purpose they serve right now. I mean, I know the Empire wants them to extract magical energy, but I don't know what happened, but my freaking head hurts. I just got zapped and blown sky high. I want to go back to bed. What do you want? Yeah. What crown? What are you talking about? What the hell's that thing? It's like a belt with balls on the side for like exercising or something. Oh, great, I got amnesia. I think every game has amnesia. No matter what game you play, if there's some sort of backstory, there's amnesia. So here we get to name our mysterious girl, young woman controlled by the Empire and born with the gift of magic. Her name is Terra. So we are going to begin our adventure with Terra. We'll find out what Terra can do and what the plan for her future is. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye now.